Welcome back to Buy or Buy. Today we're looking at the 2003 and 2004 Mercury Marauder, Ford's revival of a 1960s Mercury nameplate dressed up as a blacked-out factory hot rod with a DOHC V8 and 18-inch wheels. It was Mercury's last performance car before Ford killed the brand. 302 horsepower, naturally aspirated V8, 4-speed automatic, no manual ever, locked at 117 miles per hour from the factory. 11,000 built Mercury wanted 36,000. Today, $9,000 used, parts disappearing fast.
All right, let's jump right into section 1, who and cross-shop. We really need to break down exactly who is buying a 2003 or 2004 Mercury Marauder today, and what else they're cross-shopping it against. The buyer profile for this thing is absolutely fascinating. I mean, you've got your diehard Panther platform fans, your Crown Vic builders, and folks chasing that retro Mercury nostalgia. Plus, you have the blacked-out sleeper sedan lovers, and, of course, the 1994 to 1996 Impala SS refugees who totally missed out on those values before they skyrocketed. But the cross-shop, it is wild. Think about what else you can get. You're looking at the Pontiac G8 GXP for $25,000 to $55,000, and that gives you more than double the power at 415 horsepower. Or you could grab a Gen 1 Cadillac CTS-V for $18,000 to $45,000 and actually get a manual V8. There's the better LT1 sedan, the 1994 to 1996 Chevy Impala SS, sitting right at $15,000 to $40,000. Or, hey, a Chrysler 300C SRT8 packing a 425 horsepower Hemi for just $12,000 to $22,000. Bottom line, Section 2, the gems. Let's dig into every single reason this specific vehicle actually exists. Okay, the absolutely crucial point here is the powertrain. We are talking about a 4.6-liter dual overhead cam 32-valve modular V8. Pulled straight out of the Lincoln Mark VIII InTech lineage, it actually shares this engine with the 2003 and 2004 Mustang Mach 1 and the Lincoln Aviator. It pushes 302 horsepower and 318 pound-feet of torque. Now sure, that was modest by 2003 standards, but it is incredibly smoother than the Grand Marquis 2-valve single overhead cam engine. And all of this rides on a retuned body-on-frame Panther platform with monotube shocks, 18-inch wheels wrapped in summer rubber, and a mechanical limited slip differential. It's a proper setup.
Step inside the cabin, and it gets even better. You get Marauder-specific leather bucket seats in the front and the rear. Yes, no bench seat here. That is a massive defining feature of this car. You're looking at white face, silver dials, red needles, a 7,000 RPM tachometer, plus auxiliary oil pressure and voltage gauges right down in the console. Outside, you get the sinister blacked-out exterior trim and body color bumpers. Economically speaking, $34,495 new in 2003 was totally reasonable money for a full-size, rear-wheel drive V8 sedan with proven rear-drive durability. Today, $9,000 to $16,000 is typical, and $18,000 to $28,000 buys you a really clean, low-mileage example. And we really have to respect the heritage. It revived the original 1960s Mercury Marauder nameplate, making it the very last rear-wheel drive sedan introduced by the Ford Motor Company in North America. Oh, and fun fact, the 2002 Chicago concept car was actually a supercharged convertible that tragically never made it to production. Bottom line, Section 3. The issues. Let's flip the coin and look at every known problem and the exact numbers you're going to pay to fix them. Prepare your wallets, because the critical issues are rough. The 4R70W 4-speed automatic transmission is notorious for failing on 2003 cars right around the 100,000 to 150,000 mile mark, and you will absolutely pay $2,500 to $4,500 for a rebuild. Thankfully, the 2004 4R75W is more durable. Then the dual overhead cam 4.6 timing chain tensioner can fail on high mileage examples, and if that stretches, you're looking at a $1,500 to $3,000 repair. We also have to talk about Panther frame rust on northern state examples, which can hit a brutal $2,000 to $8,000 plus if it's severe. Plus, upper ball joint wear is super common on this heavy Panther platform, and that'll run you $400 to $800 per side. The moderate issues will still completely drain your bank account. Aluminum intake manifold coolant crossover failures run between $600 and $1,500. Oh, and spark plug threads stripping out of those aluminum heads? That demands a time cert repair at $300 to $800 per cylinder? Add in the standard rear differential pinion seal leaks at $300 to $800, driver power seat motor failures at $300 to $600, or Bose audio amp failures running $500 to $1,000. And yeah, you're also going to see dual exhaust hanger rust on that Panther chassis.
Then you have your minor nuisances. HID headlight bulbs cost $150 to $300. Those unique Marauder 18-inch wheels are super easy to curb rash, needing a $150 to $300 refinish. You've also got white face gauge dial fade, rear bucket console cup holders that just snap and break, and aging factory TPMS sensors that cost $300 to $600 a set to replace. You're getting a thirsty 15 miles per gallon city, 22 highway combined. And the craziest part? That factory 117 mile per hour speed limiter. On a performance car, you literally have to buy an aftermarket SCT X-calibrator flash just to remove it. And obviously, there is absolutely no Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. You also have to remember that the entire Mercury brand was discontinued in 2010. That makes Marauder-specific parts increasingly scarce. Try finding that unique Marauder grille. It is exceptionally hard to source right now. Bottom line,
Verdict? Bye.
the 2003 to 2004 Mercury Marauder is essentially a styling exercise that promised supercharged Cobra performance, but basically delivered a Grand Marquis with prettier gauges. Honestly, why pay this much for one when you can buy a Pontiac G8 GXP with 415 horsepower and a 1,829-unit cult status for the exact same money?
Think about it, 302 naturally aspirated horsepower in a massive 4,172-pound body-on-frame Panther chassis means you're getting a 7-second 0 to 60, and you're stuck with a factory 117-mile-per-hour PCM speed lock that is removable only if you get that aftermarket SCT X-calibrator flash. It's just not enough muscle for the weight. Sure, it looks great, it sounds okay, and that Marauder-specific interior is genuinely interesting. But Mercury is dead, the parts are scarce, and while they projected 18,000 sales a year, they only sold 11,052 total. Honestly, buy nothing here. Well, okay, maybe, just maybe, if you find a perfect condition, black, 2004 model with the upgraded 4R75W transmission, fresh ball joints, and absolutely no frame rust sitting right at the bottom of the depreciation curve. But otherwise, buy every 2003 with its original transmission. Buy any Northern State example. And buy any car without comprehensive service records. So the real question is, are you buying into a 4,100-pound styling exercise? Or are you saying buy and holding out for true performance?